in today, which is amazing. It's plus 14 where I am, which is super awesome. So as you can see, we got the pool open the other day. I always get the pool open early. Obviously, it's freezing right now to go in, but what I have to do is start cleaning it because we have these huge hedges around our yard, so they like to throw things into the pool, like all their dead hedges. So that all gets stuck in the skimmer if you don't clean that out. Also, what you're hearing is me filling the pool with the garden hose like I do every year. But what I like to do, oh, there are these gross bugs. I don't know where they come from. And they're always in the pool this time of year. Look, let's see if I can show you that thing hopping around. He's disgusting. And they fly. Last year I was actually waiting to see if I could find any. And then I saw it flying down. And I was like, okay, so these guys are not coming out of the ground and walking into the pool. They are flying into the pool. So anyways, at least I got him out. Hopefully he doesn't jump back into the pool. But yeah, right now, nothing exciting. Oh my God, guys, I almost just fell in the pool. Nothing too exciting, but getting some leaves and some debris out of the pool. I don't have the pump on yet. So see, there's a ton of stuff, a ton of hedges. Actually, every year my husband lets me buy a piece of outdoor equipment. So this year it is a leaf blower. And that is because there's so much hedge in our yard that it makes it much easier um, to get out. So yeah, I don't even have enough water in to know what the temperature is, but it is, I'm going to say, probably around 8 degrees Celsius. There's also some huge leaves that I like to try and get out of the bottom of the pool because I never use the skimmer to suck them up because I'm always scared it's going to plug the pump system. Um, that might be an unrealistic thought. However, it is my thought. So let's see if I can get some of these leaves from the bottom without falling in the pool. Come on, guys. No dice. Didn't get any on that one. So I don't know how easy that's going to be. Let's continue with the hedges. Once the water is still, I find it's easier um, to get the leaves out from the bottom. So I'm probably going to do something like that after. I'm not sure. Guys, do I have a story for you? I literally screamed this morning. So for any of you that know or that might follow my channel, so think of subscribing. I was playing a little adult games, let's say. The type that uses online money. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to promote that type of behavior because many people have issues with that. But I was playing bingo, and I never play live bingo. And I thought, you know what? Today I'm going to play. I bought 96 tickets, and I think it was a 10-cent round, I want to say, like per ticket. Or maybe it was a 20-cent. Anyways, can't remember. Bottom line, 96 tickets. Guys, I won. I was the only one that won on the second last prize. Guess how much I won? Over $700. And I was like, heck yes, because I had never won bingo before. In all my years of playing, I had never ever won bingo. And that's not my go to game. So I just thought, things are on my side. So I've already planned it all. I've already been to the bank, already bought some different currency. So the thing is being smart. Do you guys want to see the pool? I'm going to show you. So it's actually not that bad. Um, I'm not starting with a huge algae bloom, which is great. So, yeah, at this point, I'm just filling it with the garden hose. And I have to do work on the pool shed this summer. So, this is going to be my next project. I actually bought a really cool sign that I'm going to put on the door that's like, this way to the surf shack. So, anyways, I think that's hilarious. Got it at Party City on clearance. Yeah, so I try to get the outdoor space ready as soon as possible. We've already had a couple barbecues. I got the barbecue all set up. Such a beautiful, beautiful day today. So again, it's all about the pool right now and seeing how I can. I thought I saw a bird in there. There's a bunch of birds that are living in the hedges. Um, yeah, I thought I heard that. Oh, I think that is a cardinal. The starlings have been around here. I went on a big rant the other day, though. So if you guys listened, you would have heard I dislike starlings. And depending on where you live, you may or may not have starlings in your area. Bottom line, they're like a predatory bird. So they go after the nice birds like the cardinals and the robins. Yeah, that's a cardinal singing. And what they do is they actually take their nests over. So they kick out the birds that are there. And get this, because we have a pool, and I use a solar blanket to keep the heat in, um, they take the baby birds that are still in the nest and they put them in their mouth and then they throw them in the pool so that, they aren't no more. And yeah, then I have to fish those guys out of the pool, which is not cool. So I really dislike the starlings. I've been trying to disrupt their nesting by using my leaf blower around their nests. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. I don't know. But I will say I'm pretty happy with the look of the pool thus far, guys. I'm gonna continue to take out some of the hedges and the leaves. But yeah, that's my exciting day. I won a couple of, no, I won like $750. Gonna just do a little outside work. I don't know if I'm gonna get the leaf blower out or if I should just stick with the pool. See, I want to get the water level up because right now I can't get the water level, or sorry, I can't turn the pump on because the water level is not high enough. It's not skimming. So if you know anything about pools, or if you don't know anything about pools, which was me when we first bought this house, but I always wanted a house with a pool. So I vowed to learn and figure out what um, what you have to do to take care of a pool. And everybody asks, funny enough, the chemicals isn't the hardest part. Um, like, especially after a few seasons, if you figure out the chemicals like the first couple seasons, it starts saving you a lot of money when you figure out what it is that you're doing. This year, I bought a floating chlorinator. We used to have a chlorinator, then it broke one winter, and I didn't want to replace it and get all the pipes refixed. So I just told the guys to like take it off. Now I had to buy a pump a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and then they had to replace the hoses anyway, so it didn't really matter. at that point. But yeah, still quite a while away from the skimmer, so I don't know if the pump will be going on today. But until I turn the pump on for at least 24 hours, they say to not take a water sample in because they want to sort of see the chemistry of the water before you do that. So I was like, yeah, makes sense, right? Makes sense. So yeah, it's looking good over here. I think I'm gonna move the hose because I've heard it quite a bit. So I think if I put it in the shallow end, it'll be less annoying, I guess, for my neighbors. Um, and this water is freezing. Okay, let's see. I don't like having the end of it in the water because I think it's copper. Anyways, I just don't like it sitting in the water, so I guess I should move this up and see how that's gonna go. Anyways, what else can we do? Okay, I'm going to go over and get the net. And what are you guys doing on this lovely day? Just taking a break myself. My God, could you imagine if I just fell? That would have made for a good highlight reel. Not so much good for me, but nevertheless, a good highlight reel. So again, my silly hedges litter all year long in the pool. Also, another thing that I learned is the longer you let the debris like in the pool, the leaves, the hedge, stuff like that, the more stuff it leaches out of it, which throws the chemistry of the pool off. So it's much better if you can take the time to get the stuff out of the pool to do that. And with filling it, the agitation kind of helps move stuff around. But anyways, this is what I do all summer. I keep up the pool, make sure it's perfect for swimming, and then go from there. So hope you guys enjoyed a little break outside with me. Got a little taste of the pool, a little taste of spring and summer starting. So come along for our summer journey and see where my pool shed adventures lead you. Think about subscribing. We'll see you on the next one.